Hey everybody, it's Elan from Inside Fighting. I'm here with Sensei Joyner, 9th degree black belt in Uechi Ryu.
Right, Uechi Ryu Karate Do.
How long have you been training for?
53 years.
Woo! So this is a real honor to be able to do this today, and you guys are in for a treat, so we're going to jump right in.
Okay.
Pow, pow. Inside fighting, yeah. Dangerous martial arts. Pow, pow. Ooh, ah.
If you could demonstrate some of the differences between Uechi Ryu and other styles of karate, because I noticed there's a lot of these low open hand stances, almost like a self-defense position.
Close range, kind of like a boxing stance. We keep the elbows in like from our kata Sanchin, and the elbows in and the knees bent. But we kick with the toes and we punch with the hands, and everything is striking.
Yep.
And here in Boshkin and cutting and striking, close range fighting. And we attack the meridians. So every 6 inches on the body, that's where we hit. If his body's hard, then I want to be soft. If he's soft, then I want to be hard. You know, with the interpretation of penetration on the strikes.
So when you're hitting the body, you're using closed fists. When you're hitting the face, you're using open fists. Wherever it's...
Well, you can do still even with the body too. I got a bad wrist, but even we want to breathe it and we want to come down. So if you're tight and hard, and I want to because I want to be able to penetrate.
Yeah.
Now if he's hard and I'm hard, it's not going to work. We want to penetrate.
What do you mean?
So hard weapon to a soft target.
Okay.
And like I said, like the neck is soft, isn't it? So I want to be loose, relaxed, hard, penetrating, hitting and striking and cutting. You know.
I can feel it.
And then with this gentleman, with the jiu-jitsu and the gripping and the throwing and the controlling, so what a great combination.
It is. It goes really, really well because it's such a close quarter style system. Can you explain meridians? Because you're the first person I've seen who kind of goes, we attack. And if you guys can see, they attack like literally as if you were to, this is my center line. You go off the center line, and then it's all the points off the center line.
From right here, right here, eight angles of attack and like the octagon. So right here, right here, right here, right here, and right here. So every 6 inches of the body. So if I go from like 1 to the heart line, here, 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 and here. Even right there.
Oh, wow.
So
that
even
hurt.
the foot. So the meridians are going all down. But instead of, this is the side where everybody, the strikes, the conditioning, you're not going to hit anybody. But if you go to the inside, because this goes back to the liver and the heart line. So we want to strike the liver, the heart line coming from here. So like right here,
And so man, guys, okay, we're going to just show this right now. Those toe, so he's throwing front kicks that look like he's hitting with the ball of his foot. He's not. He's hitting with his toe.
Right.
You're hitting with the tip of your toe.
I'm hitting with the toe, so I'm going in.
Oh, God,
so we're
every
going
time you do it.
This way. So it's like a ice pick. So you want the foot to be like an ice pick, and we kick with the toe, and it comes up, goes up, out, in, and back down. Up, out, in, and come back. So it's not a hard driving kick. It's more of a snap kick. More this way. More of a snap.
It's the most painful single strike.
So it's from here to here. It's a snap. It's a snap. So instead of driving, Mars is more like a snap. Mm-hmm. Like even to the rib.
Yeah.
Or to the heart.
I mean that toe. Can you just give me a little tap again?
This way here.
Yeah. Just don't. Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh God.
We're gonna start conditioning next week. I was supposed to bring the.
I don't like that feeling at all. It's
so
so different than anything I've felt.
It was P grab when we just start toe, and we can do the cardboard box too, just kicking the cardboard box, and so you're not really like kicking hard and pushing. It's more of a kick, and our kicks are to between the groin and the belt when we do the front kick. So here, same thing with the front kick. Okay. It's like in Wing Chun or Kung Fu. It's front kick, side kick. Although in the flowing drills, we all do all the kicks: round kicks, hook kicks, back kicks.
Well, one thing that's interesting is I saw you throw them kind of on angles still with your toe. Like if someone was coming at you from an angle, you'd still catch them right there.
We want to catch here. We want to come up and block it this way. So when he throws a round kick, I want to be able to block.
Oh, you block with the shin, just like
we block. Yeah, we block. We're going to start working on the shins and the forearms, like when we do the here 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we do the kutiki te forearm condition exercise back 4, and then we do this way block. You step back out this.
Oh yeah, we did this last week.
2 forearm condition exercises, and we start off slow, and then we build up the forearms, and then we build up the legs. because you want to be in condition. So if you do get a punch, you're going to get hit, but you can absorb it. Like you were saying, come around here, get the arm, strike, grab. Oops, sorry.
All right.
So from long range to short range to medium range to striking range to the grips, grabs, and then controlling or submission or taking them right to the ground.
And
that's your expertise.
well, yeah, but that toe kick alone is a game changer for barefoot fighting.
Yeah.
With a shoe, do you just hit with the tip of the shoe?
Just straight in, black.
Oh
right
God!
into it.
Every time
With a toe. And we're going to work on those next week. Within a month, you and a lot of times when they do the boards and demonstration Okinawa, I don't break boards, but they do with the toes, 4-inch, 1-inch together, and it's coming with the toe kick.
Why does that toe kick hurt so much?
Because it's penetrating. Because that's soft tissue on the inside. This is hard, this is soft. And you got the meridians right here, and the femur runs right here, so that goes through your leg, but we're kicking that meridians are right here. So I'm kicking you in a meridian because it's right to here to here.
Yeah, you're hitting me right above the knee in the most sensitive area.
And then the other one is right here, so when I kick you with the toe, it's the same thing with the toe. You know, so a lot of times you got this meridian running down here through too. So when we do Sanchin, we strike to get it here, strike the legs out, and then like you know where we do the here, and like in the hook,
and then take me down,
But we strike, but like not in judo where we come up here and cut the leg. Whoops, sorry. We come up here.
Hold on, I'll put this on
And
just right
we
over
attack.
here.
We attack the body. So this leg is more of a like when we do the Sanchin steps. This is more of a where we strike.
Oh yeah, you're hitting me right in a meridian.
We strike the legs because that meridian is coming all the way up here too, and going right back down here. So even if you close eyes, you know you're going to hit something within 6 inches.
So here's my question for you: why do you think that toe kick is not used in MMA? It's one of the most devastating strikes.
That's the first thing you teach because they want to come in here, kick the leg, but those guys. They condition you can. There's more muscle.
I just took that no problem, and you did that way harder than the toe kick.
Yeah, and same thing with the punch in here. Anything where it's soft tissue, hard weapon, soft tissue, but it's loose, relax, strike with the kick.
Yeah,
it's loose, relax, and it's just penetrating.
You also hit me like this in soft spots, which
we strike in here, where we strike with the 2 points right here into the heart, right here. This is so instead of hitting with a flat. This is here, and then it turns in to the valve to the heart right here. Same thing with the knuck. With the Phoenix Heart or one knuckle punch. That's the logo right here, because this is striking to the heart, right here.
I'll get some B-roll of that after. Yeah, we'll show all the stuff in here. It's crazy.
What we do is punch it down and then strike here or here, and then this punch goes right to the heart right here, right there, right here. One knuckle punch. So that's the insignia, one of the first patches in Uechi Ryu Karate from Okinawa.
And in terms of so a lot of karate you see more hard block, boom, right? Yeah. In Uechi, it's I noticed you're always soft and you're grabbing it. You do have some hard blocks, but there's a grab philosophy at the end of everything.
We want to, so if I'm in a position right now where I can hit you, but you can't hit me, and so this is where the meridians where I'm going to strike right in through here. So I want to be able to take the center out, take your balance out, control you, and strike and hit you also at the same time. Now, of course, he's had many years of martial arts training, but if I'm in a position now where I can hit him when he can't hit me. He tries to hit me with the other hand, he can't.
Yeah.
And I'm going to punch here, or this is all mine right here. So I'm going to take him down. Now, with his training, he would be taking me, gripping me, and slamming me to the ground. But for basics, for fundamentals and learning the system, learning the style, when he punches me, I want to always be getting off the line of attack. And then, it depends on interpretation what you want to do. But for right now, what we teach is always the center, the balance, and striking.
Yeah.
First thing he teaches is the punch.
You know what I admire most about you? And this is a really cool lesson. You're a lifelong martial artist. When you met me, you're a master in your system. You've trained a ton of others. I'm going to do a tour of this place. You're going to see just how much you've done in your life. It's amazing. Right. And then the first thing you wanted to do from me was learn.
Right.
Yeah. You said, can you show me some jiu-jitsu? And you go and train jiu-jitsu.
Right.
You want to compete.
Right.
You're a forever student.
To me, this jiu-jitsu went off Dan Tez, Professor Dan Tez, Cafe, best fighter I've ever seen in the world. Last year he fought in 17 tournaments, he won all 17. I went to the summit this year because I wanted to see all the great red belts and masters, and Carlos Gracie Jr. was there, and I was just a blue belt, but I still wanted to go see because I figured he's 2 hours away. When would I ever get a chance to see him? Because the summit next year is going to be in Portugal. So I figured I got to go see these guys, all the highest ranks in the world there. First time they ever had it in the United States. It was a treat to go see that, and I'm just only a blue belt. But it really opened my eyes to see. It's like when I go to Okinawa seeing, Master, Takara, my sensei.
I mean, but you are the equivalent of that in Uechi. You're
I'm a Hanchi. I'm a 9th degree.
Which is incredible.
Yeah, I'm the youngest non-Asian American to receive my 9th degree this year from Okinawa, from Takara Sensei, which is a 40-year-old. I mean, he's been at a 10th degree for 40 years.
You said something very interesting to me. You said Sanchin kata is the most important kata.
Yes, it's a #1 kata. When you go for Dan testing, it's the highest, it's the most points it will score, because it's not a fighting kata, it's a walking meditation that prepares you for everything. It's all the fundamentals that you learn in the kata is the most important kata is Sanchin. It means 3 steps or 3 conflicts or 3 movements.
Can
Mind,
we watch?
body, spirit.
Would it be okay if we watch you do it?
Yes.
And then you can demonstrate some of the importance of the kata because you showed me some.
Because the principles from our system all comes from that kata, and that kata's been practiced for 2,500 years.
Okay, I'm going to get off the mat. I'm going to let you do it. I'm going to make sure it's recorded perfectly.
Okay. Bow. Here. I'll do it slow. This way. Straight. Now, it looks pretty simple, pretty basic, but actually that's one of the toughest katas to do because it's nothing fancy, but you develop your breathing, your focus, your concentration, what they call a no mind, where you learn you're developing your energy or earth energy, because a lot of from here, the steps, the stance, we do what they call earth energy, where we sink the center, bend the knees, bring the elbows in, and you concentrate on your breathing. And then, but we want to use the earth energy, the ground energy to move and step. So we're loose, we step, and then we step. But you don't see it because it's very subtle. And then we tuck also, the back end, the buttocks comes in, and this comes up, and this compressed right here. So it's loose, relax, strike, because if you're tight, you can't strike. But all the principles come from this. And this is the only kata that everything is in here.
Would you mind demonstrating what, in your view, is some of the differences between Uechi and other systems of karate?
Okay, Okinawa style is a circular system, as a striking system, and it's developed for close range fighting. The weaponry is, a lot of times they do what they call kabuto, which is weaponry. But if you take the weapon in hand, you still have the technique that you can do without the weapon. So, like I said, on the striking of the body. So if he strikes here, I can strike the hand, then strike and headbutt and all the here, and then I learn now, because Uechi Ryu we grab. Where a lot of styles they don't grab, they just block and power and punch and strike. But there's so much stuff in here because you got headbutt, you got all this weaponry right here. I can strike, throw, boshin to the eyes, grab, and then also we strike with the fingers. And here, and then push off. So there's a lot of close range fighting. So it's really quick, really fast, very powerful, very controlling. But we also do this circle block where I'm got his balance. So if you want to take his center out first before he can react, I've already hit him, striking here, or try to hit.
Yep.
Or later on, some of the other stuff that I learned in close range fighting is the grappling, which I think is the missing piece for me, which opens up a lot right there, because there's a lot of stuff in Okinawan karate that in the 60s, I think, when he started teaching the military, it kind of got left out because it was easier to teach punch, block, and kick to the servicemen when you had one instructor. Where a lot of the jiu-jitsu I see in jiu-jitsu is in karate, but it's not taught, or maybe it's got forgotten, or some people don't know, or the new generation doesn't know it.
Did you learn a lot of grappling techniques throughout your Uechi training?
A lot of it is in there. I learned it from James Thompson, which is one of the first Americans to ever get his first black belt, and I think in 1961 from Master Uechi in Okinawa. He was my instructor. I'll show you this picture up here. So a lot of pictures up here. All my instructors were all 10th degrees that I got all my diplomas from. You know, are all current or are deceased, because a lot of them have died and they got the new generation taking over.
You know what's crazy? I'm still feeling that toe kick, ladies and gentlemen.
But if you put it all together, like, you know.
If you put it all together, it's scary.
Yeah.
Great. I mean, this was super enlightening. I hope people
Yeah,
realize.
so one style in Okinawa, there's probably 400 styles on the island Okinawa, which is the mother of, if you watch Karate Kid or Miyagi-san and all that stuff. But actually, to go there and see it, you see to go as traditional training is very, very hard. A lot of conditioning that they do, because they figure they can take the punch, but when they grab you and hit you, they're really gonna hit, because they do the Makawari training, the punching. They will develop the punches and the kicks.
How does it's really, really interesting, because I've done a style called Kyokushin, which we square off with each other and we hit like this.
Right.
The difference is we're not doing these. I've never done, and I've never experienced from anyone I've trained with. I've trained with high-level guys, even champions.
Or
in
you can
Kyokushin.
drop a guy with a kick with a toe.
With the
kick
toe
right here.
kick? Absolutely.
Yeah, because all the blood, you're hitting the blood. The blood is going all the way through here, and it's going to rupture.
Yeah, we kick with our shins a lot of the time, or the ball of our
first thing
foot
to
or
do,
heel.
Is the Boshkin right here with the thumb, because that is going to the liver, which holds the most blood in the body. So you're striking the system, and this is going to the heart right here. So the thumb is like the heart right here, which is the thumb, which is the Boshkin, which they hit the Makawari board constantly, conditioning that thumb for striking. So it's striking penetration. So you're
Can you give me a little tap with that thumb? You've done it before.
Right here with the Boshkin. It's just like right here. And your heart's not made to get hit in karate. That's why you have your elbows in right here to protect it.
Yeah.
You know, but if the hand's not there, and then I strike.
Yeah.
But I like to do, because I got a bad wrist, but we strike in the forms, that's a strike to the heart. When we strike here, the strike is to here or here. The meridian is still going down here. So striking here, or right underneath the heart right here.
And what's and this is something interesting I noticed about Uechi, your guard position, your kind of like your fight stance, is different than a lot of other forms of karate.
Well, we form like this because we want to, this is all covered up right here, so we can block here.
Almost like this, right? Elbows very tight in, straight hands open.
But you develop your own stance, your own fighting, the way your personality is when you fight. Like when I fight tournaments, I used to fight right here because I could, the hands and feet, and I would watch the feet first, because before he can hit me, he's got to move his feet.
Yeah.
When he moves his feet, then I know I had to hit him, block, or get out of the way. Because if you can't get hit, you can't get hurt. But but the same token, if he can grab me and control me and pull me down, and then my balance, once you take the guy's center on the balance out, you know, he has the advantage, because he can strike, and then take you on the ground.
That's my entire philosophy, break posture. If I can do this to you, I can win the fight.
And the Okinawan's philosophy is, you don't need 10 strikes, you don't need 10 sticks of dynamite to blow up a building, you only need one. So if I grab here and I strike to the throat right here, boom, that should be enough to take him out. If I'm hitting the Makawari for 10, 20, 30 years, one hit to take the guy out. Or if I hit one hit to the heart to take him out, you know, because you're striking, penetrating. Now
do you guys see me freaking out every time he hits? It's because I know what it feels like to be hit by him. It's scary. So I'm always,
this guy's got 30-some years of martial arts training too, so he knows what I'm saying. But somebody that doesn't practice the martial arts, or is a novice, but it's all putting everything together, like baking a cake. You know, if you leave out a couple ingredients, it's not going to taste. But if you add all the ingredients and bake the cake, try and do everything right, after you get done with the training, 50, 60, 40, 30 years, you're going to be well-rounded. The cake's going to taste pretty good.
Well, I definitely do not want to fight with your cake or whatever you want to call it. But, yeah, pretty awesome. Thank you for doing this today.
Thank you.